On behalf of the Brand Aid team, Kelly, Krista, Nick, and Pete, welcome to the future of the Netflix brand. Netflix has revolutionized global entertainment distribution, and today we want to share our proposal for how to take Netflix brand engagement to the next level and stir loyalty beyond reason. Welcome. Let's dive in. As competitors continue to emerge, Netflix must stay aware of what's happening externally, while at the same time staying one step ahead in order to maintain its competitive advantage. Competition is now beginning to create its own original programming, so continuing to produce quality content to please the existing viewer must stay a priority. Keeping subscribers happy by customizing the service to their wants and needs is extremely important. The company once seen as the disruptor is now in a position where it must more aggressively defend its turf and differentiate its services. As Netflix expands beyond lead generation to broader brand building and engagement with consumers, the brand voice is still evolving. Netflix has the opportunity to demonstrate why the company is not only poised for long-term success, but has the ability to shift from a utility brand to a cult brand built on community, a strong narrative, engagement, and loyalty beyond reason.
Over the past several years, the Netflix DVD service has declined in use as more users shift to instant video streaming. Of course, the company has recognized this and has aggressively focused on investing in instant streaming content to both maintain existing subscribers as well as attract new ones. In 2013, Netflix achieved annual sales of $4.3 billion with a 2.57 net profit margin. With more than 11 million subscribers in the US alone, 2013 saw a 21% increase in revenue over the previous year, and analysts are confident that pace should continue through 2015. By investing heavily in technology, Netflix has developed a differentiated service that enables subscribers to enjoy online programming anywhere, anytime, on virtually any device. Today, streaming Netflix content can be delivered to several hundred internet-connected devices, as well as via DVDs through the mail. Although there are still nearly 2 million DVDs distributed every day, Netflix is shifting its attention to the streaming services as this market has potential for a much wider reach. To better understand consumer viewing habits, brand perceptions, and sentiment, the Brand Aid team conducted qualitative and quantitative research in several U.S. markets using observations, interviews, and an online survey. Participant demographics spanned a mix of gender, age, and geographic profiles, as the target for the Netflix service is believed to be quite broad, essentially anyone that loves movies and television programming.
Through our research, we found several key findings. One is that although more people are watching programming on demand, most are still keeping their cable or satellite services. Age and children in the home are the two biggest influencers in how someone subscribes to on-demand video, and of those that subscribe to a video streaming service, Netflix is the top choice across all demographics. Netflix has the biggest advertising reach out of any of its competitors, and binge watching is extremely popular across all demographics. In fact, 80% of respondents prefer to watch several episodes of a program in one sitting as opposed to watching one episode per week.
We examined current Netflix marketing assets, which include things like web, print, digital, broadcast, out-of-home, and social. We focused on all current marketing assets like the company name and logo, mission and vision, website, mobile, television, print, online, and outdoor ads. The Netflix mission is to revolutionize the way people watch TV shows and movies. The company vision is to become the world's best entertainment distribution platform. For consumers, Netflix offers unlimited movies, TV programming, and original content anytime, anywhere, on nearly any internet-connected device for one monthly price. As Netflix evolves as a company, it is clear the brand voice is still a work in progress. Some of the marketing assets take a very simple utility tone, while some of the more recent blogs and TV ads take on a more humorous tone. The majority of Netflix integrated marketing assets and activities serve to drive trials of the service. Brand Aid conducted a SWOT analysis to examine the market dynamics at play and to identify potential weaknesses and threats that must be considered in any final recommendations. In the strengths category, we found that the content was good and there was plenty of it. Without question, Netflix is leading the industry in streaming content available. Their investment in technology is paying off, and their user algorithms are second to none. Unfortunately, users can only get new releases on DVD, and there is a clear absence of any kind of sports or news programming. There are major opportunities in the user data and their robust analytics, and there is always room for more content. There are also opportunities for them to engage social media a bit more. As we mentioned before, the competition is heating up, so in turn, licensing costs have also increased. Net neutrality is also something Netflix really needs to keep their eye on.
After we evaluated everything that was out there, looked at subscribers, who they are, why they watch, and how they watch, we were able to define some specific communication objectives for the company. First, we'll focus on driving loyalty. We intend to shift Netflix from a utility brand to a cult brand. We then want to exploit the competitive advantage in using the consumer data and analytics available through the Netflix technology platform. Netflix has a solid foundation to build upon, but has missed an opportunity to truly tap the potential of its rich technology platform and award-winning original content. Netflix must strengthen the loyalty of existing customers, but also extend the relationship to expanded audiences, particularly millennials. As a foundation for driving consistency, all creative teams will be asked to align around the following positioning statement. For everyone that loves entertainment, Netflix offers unlimited movies, television programming, and original content, anytime, anywhere, on nearly any internet-connected device for one flat monthly fee. Netflix has the opportunity to appeal to literally everyone that truly loves entertainment. As part of the preparations leading up to our campaign, we will really drive this unique marketing proposition through all prep materials, including a unique playbook that will be distributed to all creative teams around the globe. The opportunity is ripe to take the Netflix brand to the next level and not only drive an unmatched consumer experience, but create a loyal following that would never dream of giving up Netflix. Netflix has built a strong brand, and we believe the core of the brand is the content. The anchor big idea for the campaign will center around building unmatched loyalty and deepening relationships with existing customers, while at the same time attracting new users to grow the base. While Netflix has established a surface-level relationship with current customers, it's still not evident that loyalty runs deep. Netflix is at risk of losing existing customers to competitors. To bring loyalty beyond reason, the BrandAid team recommends a phased approach to bring this campaign to life.
Studies have shown that user satisfaction is linked to loyalty, and for Netflix, content is key to keeping members happy. So with our first program, Bundle Up, the BrandAid team proposes introducing a new tiered pricing structure that allows users to pay based on personal preferences. Let's give the users everything they want to pay for and nothing they don't. The bundles break down into 3 tiers: the kids-only tier, which is $5.99 a month, the movies and television tier, which is $7.99 a month, and premium Netflix, which includes Netflix original programming and everything we mentioned previously, which is $9.99 a month. Additionally, we give our user an option to pay for a year up front, $99.99, which is almost a $20 savings. With each bundle, the first 2 episodes of each Netflix original program is free. For the creative strategy, Bundle Up will build on the current print ads that target binge watchers. The binge watcher ads currently feature one-liners and inside jokes from various programs. Bundle Up Creative will feature well-known quotes from classic movies, popular programming, and Netflix original content. By pulling famous movie and TV quotes and using the ads as an opportunity to introduce the new bundled pricing structure, the BrandAid team believes we can deliver a 1-2 punch by highlighting both the strength of the Netflix content as well as the flexibility in only paying for what content you actually want. So the classic movies you want, anytime, anywhere, personalize your subscription with Netflix bundles, 3 tiers, you choose. We'd like to take a minute and give you an example of a 60-second television spot that we intend to produce. Imagine this. This is Jim and his dog. We open in Jim's kitchen where he's in the process of making a sandwich. His dog looks on and is licking his lips. Jim realizes just before finishing up, he's out of mayo. Jim's disappointed. Jim hops into his car and pulls into the parking lot of a big box store called Cable Company. The aisles are wide, product goes up to the ceiling. It's reminiscent of a Costco. Jim finds the mayo aisle and is shocked to find that there's only 5-gallon jugs of mayo. He sighs and carefully picks up the jug with all of his might. It's really heavy and totally awkward to carry. Jim gets to the cash register and throws the mayo on the belt with a big thud. The cashier pushes it through and gives him his total. Jim says, "Ugh, $24.99 for a jar of mayo? Whatever." He walks out with his mayo. Jim gets to his car and has to maneuver it around to get it to even fit in his trunk. He's exhausted by this point and generally pretty ticked off. Jim arrives back home and carries his 5-gallon jug of mayo into the kitchen. Just as he's unscrewing the jar, he looks at his dog. There's a pause, and the dog snatches and guiltily eats his sandwich. The screen goes black, and the announcer says, "Unlike your cable company, Netflix gives you everything you want and nothing you don't. Like 4.5 extra gallons of mayo. 3 tiers, you choose." The graphic reads, "Everything you want and nothing you don't. 3 tiers, you choose. Hashtag bundle up with Netflix."
In phase 2 of the campaign, the Brand Aid team recommends the introduction of a program called Thumbs Up. With Thumbs Up, we will launch the Netflix loyalty program where members can earn points for loyalty, reviews of recently watched programming, as well as social sharing and engagement in the Netflix community. Reviewer tiers will include Amateur Flixer, Seasoned Flixer, Advanced Flixer, and Top Critic. This is an example of what the loyalty dashboard would look like. When a member becomes a top critic, they will receive early bird access to Netflix original programming. We will encourage top critics to host parties from their home to watch the first 2 episodes and review them on the site. We also will encourage social media promotion with reminders at the end of each episode with suggested hashtags. This is an example of what a user dashboard would look like. Loyalty points will be rewarded based on how long they have been a member. For every 100 reviews, members earn 1 free month of Netflix up to 3 months per year. Beyond 300 reviews, members can earn 3 free months of Netflix to give to others. Giving away free months here and there through loyalty program incentives encourages members to actively engage in the Netflix community while reinforcing that their opinion is valued.
As we have outlined in our research, investing in technology and utilizing analytics is part of the Netflix DNA. Because we know a lot about our members, including what they watch, when they watch, what they like to watch, and what they don't like, we can use this data to curate the content Netflix members want. The data can help to determine what kind of programming people are looking for and will also help in identifying where licensing dollars are best spent. In Phase 3, the emphasis shifts to an aggressive messaging that boldly claims Netflix has it. The timing of this phase will be critical because we do not want to drive this message prematurely. We will wait for significant increased content investments to ensure Netflix does in fact have it. A key element of Netflix has it will be social engagement. In addition to integrating the hashtag Netflix has it into all creative executions, Netflix has it will involve heavy social activity across all markets and all major social channels. During this phase, we would introduce a Facebook plugin, for example, where Netflix members could share what they were watching, as in Krista is watching Breaking Bad. The shared newsfeed message would include the hashtag Netflix has it, and if clicked, would lead to the Netflix dashboard where the friend could log in to their Netflix account to view the show or be prompted to join. We believe that there is really an opportunity here to create a truly special relationship with Netflix members based on an unmatched customer experience, community engagement, and a heightened investment in utilizing technology to both source and create the content that Netflix members most desire. To optimize the Netflix marketing budget, we're recommending increasing the use of low-cost yet high-impact media throughout the campaign. The agency intends to pull back on current spending in the internet search, newspaper, and B2B magazine categories, while also eliminating spending on radio altogether. Brand-Aid plans on utilizing those funds to focus on some specific categories that Netflix has yet to embark upon, specifically email marketing, sponsorships, and social media. 42% of the budget will be spent on television and is clearly a top priority. Although we will not be spending any less than is in the previous year's budget, we do plan on moving the focus to syndication and cable. Brand-Aid will particularly focus on appointment type of television shows. Shows like The Walking Dead, Mad Men, and Sons of Anarchy will give the spots higher exposure, as fewer people will utilize DVRs to skip through commercials because they are watching the program as it airs live. Coincidentally, these are shows that appeal to the millennial audience. Additionally, we intend on building a respectable product placement portfolio. Brand-Aid will work with producers to integrate Netflix into major broadcasts such as America's Got Talent, Scandal, and The Big Bang Theory.
U.S. internet display advertising is still a very large part of the media spend, but we will realign some of the funds to focus on mobile advertising. This is a priority because a significant percentage of Netflix users utilizing the service through mobile platforms already. They should be targeted through the platform in which they are using to watch.
Sponsorships are not something Netflix has made a priority before. In order to build on our loyalty program, Thumbs Up, we would like to sponsor red carpet events for Netflix original show premieres while hosting loyalty rewards parties for users. We also plan on being present at Comic-Con, as the demographic has recently been engaged with binge-watching cult shows such as Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Doctor Who, Sherlock, etc. The Brand-Aid team would also evaluate the current digital device market to identify if there are any newer devices that the Netflix service is not currently available on yet. Social media and email marketing are both new categories added to the proposed media mix. We propose this in order to explore new outlets of effectiveness to reach our target customers.
In order to properly evaluate the measures put forth in Brand-Aid's Integrated Marketing Communications Plan, we'll design a task force that monitors timings, memberships, revenues, utilizations of different tiers, member reviews on the site, social media trending, and much more. A formal report will be presented quarterly, and special reporting will occur as each new phase is rolled out.
A winning campaign involves the consumer. It's enjoyable, incorporates branded content, and delivers unique impressions that help reinforce brand images and distinguish the brand from other products. Given the high consumer engagement, the expanded community aspects, the personality and tone of the messaging, and multiple touch points, including social channels, traditional media, and regional events, we believe all of the identified characteristics are present in our recommendations. Through this proposed campaign, we believe Netflix has the opportunity to take the relationship with both current and prospective members to a whole new level. Brand-Aid strives to delight its clients every single day. We always seek to find that little extra something that will translate into brand loyalty beyond reason. Details matter, and we aim to do even the ordinary extraordinary. Smarts, creativity, and technology are in our DNA. We know how to drive engagement. We know how to deliver results. We're Brand-Aid. We'd like to thank you for your time and underscore that we're extremely confident that Brand-Aid is the best agency for you. We hope you agree.